Most of your team is back this year, losing a few pieces from last year's team that played so well. One of those pieces, Kim Wolf, and one of your standout defenders, is gone. Have you been able to find someone to fill in for her this year that's kind of brought some, helped anchor the defense for you?
I mean, like I talked about Stasha Montgomery a bit. She's done a good job as far as stepping in and filling that role. I think. I mean, I want to say that we're still playing well defensively. I think the little thought in the back of our defenders' head right now is that we're just not quite as fast. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. And I think they're a little bit worried about being as aggressive. They drop off a little bit more and play a little bit more cautious, which we've been talking about that. Like, against the UNO, if we just keep dropping back, they love that. They're never offside. They just pound the ball back in. So I think we've replaced her probably like offensively and mostly defensive. It's that little intangible that
speed.
Which we have. We're playing with 4 backs and they have 3 forwards. We always have an extra one, and our backs are still going like, I don't know, we have covering. You're like, we have covering. So we just need to have a little bit more trust in each other and in the system. Obviously, not having the speed is why we're struggling a little bit. I mean, we're still playing well defensively. We could be doing better. We're trying to get them to be a little bit more aggressive and take some chances instead of allowing forwards to turn and then play the next ball in, and then we're all running more. So I think we've replaced her. I think like some of it's just more like up in our heads. Hopefully we can fix that.
Coach, this year you're playing on Family Day this Saturday, first time since 2005. Just talk about what it's like to play on the atmosphere of Family Day in front of the fans.
Well, if the weather's cooperative and it's a nice day, hopefully we get a decent crowd. I mean, I think we draw pretty well. Normally, especially early in the season when the weather's nice, and then later in the season if we're doing well and the weather's at least halfway decent. I mean it's great because we'll probably have more families with the kids, but hopefully get some people to venture over and check out maybe the first soccer game, or at least kind of see what's going on before. I guess football is probably good playing at night on Saturday, right? So not to downplay the question, but hopefully our crowd's kind of similar, maybe just adds a bit more. Because I don't think we're gonna probably have like 5,000 people for the Family Day, but having a few more fans would be nice, and obviously for the kids, having probably even more parents and family around. Anytime we have a big crowd for whatever reason, we're happy with that.
Jack mentioned Family Day. Before you get there, you have a game Thursday against Washburn. Washburn, kind of in a similar position to your team this season. They're 2-2. And then Family Day, you'll be playing Emporia State. Can you just talk a little bit about Washburn and then Emporia and kind of the style of play that you'll expect to see from them?
Sure. Washburn's off. I mean, kind of similar to us, like you mentioned. They lost quite a few kids from last year. We beat them in the second round of the playoffs last year, and they lost a lot of their offense. Jessica Maines was like MVP for 2 years of the conference. They don't have her, so I'm sure they're going through. We're going through it from injury more this year. They're going through it from graduation. We're just trying to put the pieces together. But they'll play, 4-3-3, 3 forwards. They'll play pretty direct. I mean, it won't be exactly like UNO. They're not quite put that kind of pressure on you, but they're going to try and play pretty quick. Pretty direct style. Maybe not quite as physical as UNO. So I mean, same idea. I think if we attack their back four, that's where we've had success before. I think they're usually better infield and up, and then in the back they're not quite as good. And then on Saturday, Emporia, they've struggled the last few years. It's been a while since they've been kind of at least mid-level or higher level. They've had a couple of years, like in 2004, 2005, they were pretty decent.
Right.
But they should be getting a little bit better. I mean, last year, 2 years ago, they didn't win a game. Last year they won a few, so they're making some strides. It goes against at home we have to win those games. I imagine they'll be scrappy, a little bit physical. I don't know, not exactly sure what system they'll play yet. We'll find that out this week. But it's a team that if we keep possession and we play well, I would jinx myself, but we should have success. They're not going to be super fast, super skilled team.
Coach mentioned you'll be playing Family Day this weekend. Some other Family Day action. Football team will be playing at home Saturday night against Fort Hays. Last weekend, football team lost 38-0 at UNO. Volleyball team picked up 4 wins over the weekend, and their record now sits at 9-3. And the men's soccer team won again last weekend. Picked up a 4-0 victory last Friday, and they'll be playing this Friday at Incarnate Word. So, Coach Hannon, just like to thank you for being on the show.
Appreciate it. I'd like to give a little, you mentioned football, I'd like to give a little shout out. They actually came to our first half of our game at UNO when we were down 2-0, and they stayed till halftime when we scored a goal to get back in the game. We're kind of hoping they can stick around. I think they got to go take it for pregame meal, but
Right.
Coach Blacko, it was really nice of those guys to stop by.
Yeah, it's maybe a little good luck charm for you.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, Coach, thanks for being on the show with us. And we'll be back next week for another edition of the Index Sports Show.